All right, welcome back to the B. Moby Show, and your guide to buying your first home. Today I have with me a home warranty expert, Laurel Housh, with Buyers Protection Group. How are you today, Laurel?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you for asking. So Laurel, let's get started by having you tell us a little bit how you got into the home warranty industry.
Okay, well, I started when I purchased my home. The broker that I worked with encouraged me to get into real estate. She thought that I would be a good fit for that. So I have 3 small children, and I went to work studying, got my real estate license, and started working at that real estate office. Shortly after that, about a year later, I was approached by a home warranty company who said that they felt like I would be a great fit for them, and it worked out well with my family situation, so I decided to join forces and go to work in home warranty. Fast forward 5 years, I moved to Buyers Protection Group because they were a better fit for me with what they offered and just their company motto and the way they work with people. And I've been with them ever since, so I'm very happy to be a rep and still be able to work in the real estate industry and work with great agents that I do all the time.
Nice. And go ahead and tell us a little bit about Buyers Protection Group, like how long they've been around, what type of services you guys offer.
Sure. So we've been in business since 1987. We also provide home inspections on a national level. We actually own the largest home inspection company in the nation, which we started in 1989. And we're headquartered in Alpharetta, Georgia, which is a suburb outside of Atlanta, Georgia. We operate in 14 different states. We also have a call center in Burbank, California as well. So we are in both time zones and can accommodate a large variety of times in helping consumers with their claims and issues over bigger spans of time. We also recently acquired Hisco Home Warranty, and we write the Hisco, Crest, and BPG Crest home warranties as well. So
Nice.
that's a little bit about our background and how long we've been in business. We are very solid, as you may or may not know. Home warranties are regulated by the insurance commissioner. So when people are concerned, could a company go out of business and then I wouldn't have my warranty anymore? The answer is that the warranty monies are put aside to guarantee that the consumer will keep their warranty for the full year no matter what happens. But of course, we're very solid in the industry, and we plan to stay around for a very long time.
Good to know. Yeah, and thanks for that little tip because, first-time home buyers don't usually know the process and about home warranties and the background of that. So speaking of, getting into the home warranty process, I'm just going to kind of dive in a little bit. Where exactly would you be approached with the home warranty option if it was available to you after the inspection, before the inspection, in the buying process? What part of the buying process?
Well, of course, when you meet with your agent and you're looking at homes, that can be a big factor because a first-time home buyer is concerned about their costs that they're going to have in that first year. They've put a lot of money down to get into that house, and their budgets are constrained sometimes. So a home warranty can really help them defray costs of things that they didn't know were going to occur in the year, like breakdowns of a water heater or a heating system and so forth. So a home warranty is something that a buyer wants to consider before they even make their first offer on a house. And depending on the climate, like we have right now, the market, it's challenging for a buyer to get into a house. So they may not ask for a warranty, but they can still get one themselves. And when you're writing the offer, there is a place on the second page of the purchase agreement where you can write in who you'd like if they're willing to pay for it. In some cases, even some of the banks like Freddie Mac will pay up to $500 for a home warranty automatically.
Oh, wow.
And a lot of people aren't aware of that. So
Right.
knowing that, we've put together packages and bundles for consumers to help them get the best for their money. And especially since we offer quality home inspections we carry errors and omissions, we have a guarantee, we have our superior service guarantee, which is if you don't feel we did what we said we were going to do, we will refund your money on that inspection. We're very confident in our inspectors and the quality of the inspection that they give. We crawl every crawl, and we walk attics, and we walk the roofs, and we inspect the entire house. So once you've got that, you know the systems are working well, but you know they're older and they may break down, or maybe, you know, even systems that are 3, 4, 5 years old break down. So
Mm-hmm.
you have that additional protection, and if you get the home inspection with BPG, we provide a package discount where you can get your inspection and your warranty together at a discount. So you can save the buyer, because in most cases the buyer is the one that's paying for the home inspection, and in some cases now the home warranty. But we can customize and tailor that to each buyer's needs.
Nice.
So I
So what
probably
are
start
the
looking right at the very beginning of when I'm shopping for a house.
Nice. Yeah, I was not aware of that. Thank you for that. So what are the most important 2 to 3 tips you would have for somebody looking to understand about how, so we talked about, you know, a little bit about how to purchase a home warranty. Is there anything you want to add to that? You kind of told us before we go in to purchase or make an offer. Is there anything else that you want to throw in there?
Definitely. Well, first of all, my goal is not to oversell coverage, because across the board, no matter what home warranty you select, and there are several out there available, that you make sure you understand what is actually covered and what is not. A lot of times
Mm-hmm.
I'll talk to consumers who, when they move in their home, the buyer is sad because they don't realize that the home warranty is not going to cover a certain component that they thought it was going to, or that they could have had that coverage, but they didn't purchase it in their
Mm-hmm.
package. And
And that's the
so,
biggest one.
exactly. So it's just knowing what your options are, knowing that you can add on your pool coverage or your washer, dryer, fridge, or certain things. And that's where talking to the home warranty rep or your real estate agent, who can direct you to the right person to give you the most
Mm-hmm.
information, so that you're well educated and can make an informed decision on which policy is best for you and what it does and doesn't cover, so that you're not surprised later in the transaction. And then also, most of our homeowners purchase their home warranty through escrow, and that makes it pretty simple, and so it's not forgotten. Because
Right, right.
then to find out that they've closed escrow and found out nobody paid for it because it never got ordered. So you just want to make sure that, you know, in that process, that that's in escrow and gets paid for, so that you can have that coverage right away when you move in your home.
Nice. So if someone were looking, so now we decided we definitely want to go forward with a home warranty. What should we know and look for when we go about selecting the right provider?
Well, they want to know what kind of plans are available for them, because every home is different in its amenities, and there's across the board warranties cover basic systems, but they have specialized plans to fit certain homes. Like, for instance, we have a professional grade kitchen option. So if they have a high-end kitchen with some really nice appliances in it, maybe Fisher Paykel or Wolf or a Viking range, they may want to purchase a higher-end kitchen option. Or,
Mm-hmm.
for instance, if they have a washer, dryer, and refrigerator that's working great, but it's a little older, and they'd really like to cover that, it's important to find out that you're going to have to add on certain options. They don't come in a basic plan. Just because they're left in the home or you want those covered, you need to ask the questions of the sales rep. And so finding someone who's willing to take the time to review it with you, take a look at the house and make suggestions on what might be the best policy for you in the use of your money, that's really important. And then find out what specials are available. We have a really nice special right now that actually includes the washer, dryer, and refrigerator with our upgraded package with air conditioning and heating, all for $400. So that's over $100 savings. So just
Mm-hmm.
finding out, are there any specials that I could take advantage of that maybe that first year are going to save me some money, so that I can get the most coverage for my money possible and really get protection where I need it.
Right, and thank you for throwing in that price point too, because I know, maybe listeners might be like, yeah, home warranty sounds great, but I'm not sure about the price point. So, and you kind of mentioned, although the price points probably will vary depending on the coverage and the add-ons, that like right now you could go forward with a basic one of $400.
Well, and the basic one actually is far less. A $400
Oh, okay.
warranty would actually give you quite a bit of coverage on your first year.
Oh,
Because,
wow,
like I
okay.
mentioned, that $400 is a big savings. We run different specials all the time, but right now that one is actually our preferred plan, and that includes the heat and air system, plumbing, electrical, and so forth, water heater, the built-in appliances, and then it bumps it up to include your refrigerator, washer, and dryer. So that's a fantastic savings that we have going until June 15th. So they can take advantage of that now, but just always ask, do you have any specials going on, and what would best benefit me for the house I'm purchasing? And the sales rep can, well, I would be happy to review the policy and the house and see what fits them best for their needs.
No, so a good home warranty professional would review those documents to make those recommendations.
Absolutely. I've probably talked to 3 homeowners today who their agent just called me and said, hey, you're the warranty expert. Can you talk to my client? They have some questions. And I walk them through the coverage, the options available, and then how you deal with a claim when it arises. Because generally speaking, when you have an issue, it might be a backup toilet and you're a little stressed out because you've got your brand new floors. And you really don't want it all over your house. What do I do at this point? And so I usually try to walk them through how to use their warranty before they need to use it. And ask them to put that in a place where it's easy to find the information and easy to know how to get service, so that when they have a problem, they can easily go to that and go, okay, I know what I need to do, and I can process this, instead of going and say, oh, I don't remember, so they call someone to fix it and then hope that someone's going to help them pay for it later, which doesn't work in that arena. So it's really best to have that discussion ahead of time so that they are well informed.
That's great. Hey, Laurel, thank you so much for being our home inspection expert. Is there anything you want to add to educating our listeners about the home industry or home warranty industry?
Well, I would just say be sure to ask questions. And if there's someone that's going to get those answers to you, that's who you want to work with, because, you know, they're going to care enough to take the time to make sure that it fits your needs. And you can ask your agent to give you a call, you know, someone that would help you. Otherwise, you know, anyone who has questions, they're more than welcome to call me. They can visit the website. It's really easy to find me on our website. You just go to www.VPG, that stands for Buyers Protection Group, WI, which stands for warrantyinspections.com. Once you're on the website, you'll see the header for home warranty, and you can find your local team. If you select California and you select Sacramento, you'll see my name and then my team's name there. And there's all my contact information is right there on our website.
Great, Laurel. Thank you so much. And that kind of took care of how our listeners could learn more about you and the Buyers Protection Group. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Well, I'm happy to be a resource for you anytime.
Thank you, Laurel. Hey, you have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.